Yo, 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 what's up, amigos? Hope all is well. I just wanted to make a video again because I felt really good, really warm by these comments like this that says, I was afraid that the video is too long or lengthy and not many people watch it. Am I wasting my time? But something like this where you guys are like, speak your mind, go as far as you want, or make it lengthy. It kind of made me feel like, I'm making a bit of a difference, an impact, and obviously this stuff will never go mainstream, but if it makes a difference in somebody's life in terms of trading, I am a happy person. Um, but going back to the point, the reason why I didn't make a video for a while, I just had to take care of my own self. Had some few things going on, prop firm, got into housing, uh, real estate, and yeah, now I don't know, just felt like making a video. So what I thought the purpose of yesterday's video was when I had a conversation with somebody, I it resonated with me how I was feeling like crap when the market was tough, and I'm also blessed to be running a small little prop firm. I see other traders also that are seven-figure traders, but they are going through mental situation, and there's not many people that will talk about the bad times. So I figured that's the purpose of it. Not just talk about it, how do you handle it, how do you deal with it. So in this video, if it doesn't go super long, I what I will do is I will be talking about the the confidence when we're going through sh- shitty times in terms of when our performance is not good, whether that's the market, whether we're breaking our rules. Should we feel shitty? Was that going to enhance our performance? Is that going to give us motivation? Or should we ignore it and be focused and just do our best? Uh, that's what the video is going to be about. And I think I am a very actionable step type of person. So my intention in this video will be to go over how I have seen other traders come out from the rut, how I have I wouldn't say come out of the rut, but like I didn't keep sinking. It's basically the recap. This thing is out of the bag. I'm gonna go over some of my recaps, go over some of the mindset, some of the questions that you guys have. So that's what the video is about. Leave a comment about what you guys want to see, how I can help, and please share it with somebody. Like just so I know, I'm not looking for validation through likes and things, but it's just knows that I'm not really wasting my time because uh, you have to balance life. Like try to give, but at the same time, we have to be a bit selfish in the sense that we have to take care of our own. But you can't help others if you cannot help yourself. So if you guys share it with somebody that you think will benefit from it, or you want to share it somewhere, that'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it, and I know my time is not being wasted. Okay, so let's getting back straight into it. So the first thing is the recap. So I guess the first thing we could tackle is the psychology aspect. Should we feel shitty when we're going through a tough time? That's a really tough question to answer. Um, it depends on the situation, but definitely, I think the healthiest form of action, in my opinion, and this is controversy because you could go both ways, is to have a bit of acknowledgement that things are shitty. So shitty. If when I think of shitty, I think of in terms of not P&L, in terms of are you obeying your rules and risk and performance. So this is not for intermediate traders. Uh, it's not for beginner traders. It's for intermediate guys that already have rules and risks, things in place. So when I say when going through shitty times that you're breaking your rules and things. So in that context, I think it's normal to feel like crap, and I think we should acknowledge that we're in a crappy moment. And from that, the worst thing to do, and what our brain wants to do, is some people just blame the market, some people blame X, Y, and Z, whatever. But the first thing we should do is we should look internally and recap every day. If you, I don't want to give a metaphor, but if you can think of an awesome metaphor, if you recap every single day and you're making the same mistake over and over and over again, the odds, but so I'm going to go through my structure, how I recap it. And the idea of how I recap it is you find the flaws and you find the good and you try to do it every day. When you do it every day, it's almost impossible for you to consistently make the same mistake for a year or 2 years if you have structured it. Like, how do you improve it? How do you solve it? What are you doing about it, right? It's noticeable. So the first step is acknowledging it. So going back to the question, in my opinion, should you feel shitty and crappy and kind of is that good in terms of that it motivates us to be better, do better? In my opinion, yes. I think it's okay. And shitty again is a reference to not P&L, it's a reference to are you obeying your rules and risks and are you listening to what you should be doing? Um, that and also you got to take care of your gym. So if you take care of your physical health, sometimes when you're in a mental rut, you procrastinate, you can't do things. So gym and after gym, go go recap. So today, uh, without going into my personal thing, but today I had a really tough morning. I psychologically I was not in a right place. I had a bit of I had to deal with a bit of headaches and things of that nature. So I didn't trade the morning. That's the one thing I'm very proud of myself is whenever I don't have proper sleep, and it's because I recapped. I recapped freaking a lot. Um, Whenever I didn't sleep proper or whenever I had some psychological, like I knew I was not in the right state of mind, I just don't trade. Unfortunately, I missed it because I knew I would have longed this at 4:50 and I would have tiered in. So I came in late at 12:30 and then I longed. That's the background. So this is not a perfect recap. I just did this quickly myself. I do this every single day. I would say uh, every single day. I've been trading for 13, 14 years, and it took me 3 years or so to become 3, 4 years to not be a crappy trader and still some. But I would say for a long period of time, more than 5, 6 years, I've been recapping almost every day. I miss a few days, but I try to be consistent with it. So this is not a good recap, but it's 8 out of 10, and the reason is because I didn't write my why I entered, why I exit. So ignore this for now. Don't read this. So I'm gonna, if you can visualize a picture, let me just write down the notepad. So this is the summary. If you guys have a notepad or you're listening, listen to the structure very carefully. And I would love some constructive criticism. If there's anybody out there that has a better way of recapping, I am please share. I'm happy to hear. So this is I've learned from Dr. Steenberg and our own performance coach in our prop firm and a lot of good friends that are successful traders. Um, so I've combined it all and put it to one. So the idea overall is you want to write what did you do good. So it's important to mention that because when you're in a shitty state, you have to take care of your physical health and then you have to remind yourself of the things that you did good. The bad things you can never really eliminate. It's good to outsource. It's good to reduce them, but you can never eliminate it. But what's even more important in terms of using your mental capital in the right places, acknowledging what you did good. So I'm gonna break down the structure overall. So this is gonna be recap, daily recap. And once I get good at YouTube, I'll make this into a file and you guys can get it or I'll send it. But that's a bit too much work for now. So daily recap. What did you do good? What did you do good? So it's very, very important to write what did you do good, and I subconsciously, because when I started, I used to call myself really, really bad names and mean names. I'm like, you piece of shit, you horrible mom. This was like 6, 7, 8 years ago. So J this JG means good job. So what did you do good? Write it in point forms, and then the other important factors. Don't write what did you do bad. Write what do you need to improve on. So if you call yourself a horrible person, you will feel like you're a horrible person. And if you think you did bad, 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 it messes with you. It's not something you need when you're in a rut, when you're feeling like shitty. So and a healthier word is improvement. Very important to use that. So we got that what we did good, what we need to improve upon, and then after that, uh, enter and exit. Entry and exit. So each one has its own section. Like, why did you enter? Why exit? Why did you exit? So things like, hey, this was a failed breakout, or this made a higher low with volume. It was below VWAP, now it's above. The trend changed and it made a higher low. So it was making a lower low, and now it made a higher high and a lower high, right? So that's your entry. Why did you exit? I saw a seller on the tape. So this all helps you. Sometimes these are, again, from my long experience, these are the summaries and like some golden nuggets here. If you guys do this, this will help a lot. And then the other most important thing I do is I grade myself. So I grade myself overall, like A, B, C. It's not a specific. People have it specific. And the second goal is risk management. So that's something I felt very insecure about, because even though I have been trading for um, a long period of time, I think I've been trading, like, I remember even 6 years in or something. Which is this is very I feel very embarrassed and shy about this, but the risk management is an issue. So I would make money, and once in a while, one of these losses would give up my month, give up a two. So I had a goal every effing day that I did my recap. Risk management. I put a goal, and then I was like, man, this shit's not working. Like, okay, I'm grading it, good job, bad, whatever. And then the next step I did is I had a quarterly goal. So quarterly goal was like use a hard stop, because when you're trading small cap liquidity, I've always had this fear concept. I'm like, man, they're gonna stop hunting me and it's gonna go against me. But then I just said, you know what? Suck it up. Use hard stops, and they basically I still do this. I've been doing this for like 4 or 5 years, but thankfully, um, a long while ago, I solved the risk management issue. The way I solved it is I have a ticker max loss, daily max loss. On top of that, this quarterly goal really helped. So I always like use hard stops, and if I get stopped out or whatever, I just re-enter. This is always necessary. So this is the structure that you guys need to have. Um, you know what? This is an important session, so I'm just gonna end it here. Please recap your notes when you're going through a shitty time, and do this as much as possible. Um, and if you have any questions, put at the bottom. If you made it this far, subscribe. And I'm gonna do another video too. Maybe go over my recaps. Let me know what you guys want to see. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for saying that you guys don't care about the format, the length, the gibberish, the quality is bad. I know the mic is probably bad too. So you guys are awesome. Stay awesome. During tough times, better times will prevail. And I could talk for decades, but healthy thing about recapping, you can add another variation to it, is just go back and look at the charts and make behavior notes. So if you want to take it one step extra, if you're in a small cap, learn what tactics did they use to trap shorts, what variable were involved. Variable for me references behavior, what behaviors were involved. So this is the video it for now. Uh, Share with somebody you think you may benefit from it, and stay awesome. Keep working hard. and I'm gonna put another video. So yeah, see you guys.